Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's Conversation. Today's topic, ladies, is a bit sad, isn't it? It's about a lady who told her husband that she was going to Turkey for shopping for her 40th birthday and then died on an operating table because she was trying to do tummy tuck. But first, let me introduce my panel. On my left, I have Yvonne, and then on my right, I have ladies. This one was a sad one because someone sent this to me via Facebook, and she was preparing for her 40th birthday. She told the husband she was going for shopping, and then before you know it, they said she died on operating table trying to do tummy tuck, and died and left 3 kids behind for her husband. So who wants to go first?
Okay. So preparing for your birthday. It could be. So are we discussing that she lied or the fact that she did? I don't even know where to start. From was it worth it in the end? I mean, no, man, that's a tough one. That is so sad because I feel sorry for her herself that she thought she needed to do that. Just it's a sad thing for her to think that she needed to do that because, like you said, she lied to her husband. She probably told the husband that she wanted to do it. And he probably said, no, this is just speculation. And then, people like that, when they get into their head, unfortunately for them, there's no way you can convince them that it's not worth it. How does that look? I like it over there. So maybe, like I was just saying, she wanted to look snatched. She probably wasn't even fat, for She probably wanted to look snatched in a size 10, snatch and look genge for her 40th. I really can't imagine what was going through her head. Now she has lost, her children have lost their mom.
And the 40th is not being celebrated.
The 40th is not being, it's going to be funeral service.
Yeah.
Instead.
I will.
So the flat stomach that she has, she'll go and have the flat stomach with Amaka. So nobody is even going to see her flat stomach. On the other hand, maybe she wanted to surprise her husband. The surprise was surprised she has died.
Wow.
It is such a sad thing that it's unfortunate that people actually feel they need to go that far. And I sometimes I think a lot of the time it's probably a psychological thing. It's probably sometimes I think most of the time I think it's a mental health thing. Because there's no way you can convince people that are doing all this surgery that look, it's not worth it. Because they can probably maybe she even went to a doctor in the UK and the doctor said, no, I'm not doing it for you. But you'll always find that one person that will do it for you anyway.
People go abroad because it's cheaper.
And then because they will say no. They won't say no.
The thing is, it might be cheaper for you to do it in Turkey, but you didn't think about the aftercare. Because if you do it here in the UK, there is a procedure. You will have to sit with counseling. You will have to sit with doctor. You will have to do a lot of consultations. You will not go to a surgery here in the UK and they will put you on the table and lie you down and start.
Unless it's a quack. If one does that, it's a quack one. He's probably not a third surgeon.
Yvonne, what's your take on this one?
I think I'm looking at it from the social aspect of it. The lady is a black lady, so she's Nigerian or African or so. And I'm looking at it from the perception of our mentality. It's a big age coming up. I see a lot of people lose themselves all in the name of trying to fit in. Who says that you have to have this big party? Who says you must have this but like it's come to the point that if you don't do those things that other people do, you suddenly don't
belong.
You're not even, it's as if your existence doesn't mean much on earth. People don't know how to just do things for themselves. She probably didn't even have any body issue. She probably didn't even have any fat issue or self-esteem. It's just because Jane did. So Paulina is doing. So let me do. But my friends, I want to. It's not necessarily even just the husband. She wanted to do it so that it will be on, and don't forget now, those pictures will be on Instagram, it will be on Facebook, you know, and then you want to put yourself in a picture that you've dreamt up in your head. Like only you know. In fact, she's the only one that knows what she actually wanted to do and the end product. You did not factor and take into consideration your children, your family, the other side of the coin, like this thing I'm going for, and this is a life and death situation. You know, in your own, I'm sorry, selfishness, to attain something that is probably unattainable, you've now lost your life and left those ones to bear the burden of your selfish action. Now, I'm looking at it from the social part of it. Peer pressure, you know, that's one part. And then the other part, like you mentioned, it might be that she has self-esteem issues, you know. Again, let me even add the social aspect of it. She might be having self-esteem issues, and then the media and what we see on Facebook and our parties and our culture will even justify the fact that yes, she has a right to have those self-esteem issues. You know, some people go out of their way without even thinking. You see, when you open your mouth and you talk, you don't realize the impact of words. You know, she might be having self-esteem issues, and somebody could just jibe her one random comment that would just send her into the abyss, you know. And we are very guilty of that kind of thing. You see somebody just trying to live a life. I mean, it's trying times as it is already, and then you go somewhere, somebody just makes a comment that has no in fact, the person even making the comment doesn't even know what they're even saying at that point. I might not even remember they said such a thing, you know, and that will send her off. So for this girl to go and do this, like I said, it's such a shame, and I really feel for the children and the husband, you know, because she's probably the nicest human being on earth that has not harmed anybody, but due to these reasons I've given, have put herself in this situation.
Okay, I'd say one thing. If you like, call me fat. It won't bug me. I won't budge. I won't, because of that, get myself under the knife. And if I do think for any reason that I need to get myself under the knife, I won't do it because of somebody said something. I won't do it because I want to please somebody. I won't do it because my friend did it. I won't do it because, oh, my big 50 is coming up, so I will do it because I want it. And if I want to do it, I will definitely not pack up my bag to say that I'm going to Turkey to do it. Because yes, you might save a few £1,000s, but you might as well lose your life.
Exactly.
Because here, there is an after, like I said before, there is an aftercare. There is before the surgery and after surgery.
You're even thinking about aftercare. What about the insurance? If it goes wrong, how do you sue?
Yeah.
Because even if she succeeded, let's look at it another. Even if she succeeded, she went to Turkey, she actually got the. We've had so many cases of people coming back from such countries with botched surgery that the people here now have to fix.
Repair.
So in the process of being penny wise pound foolish, you end up even spending triple what you did.
Yeah.
You know, this is a life and death situation. Even if it was going to be so much expensive here, this place, there's payment plan.
And they regulated.
Okay, can I just stop the two of you there?
Yeah.
People have died. You know, people have died in Chile.
Yeah.
People have died in America. The best of the best. And the best of the best.
Yes.
So the thing is, sometimes you will find doctors that will agree.
Yeah.
Because you know people that have died in Germany.
Yeah.
You go, even here, you find a doctor that will tell you no. You find a doctor that will tell you
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
The thing is, if a doctor tells you no, you will always find, even in this country, with or without the aftercare, you will find someone that will say yes, even if they charge you 10 times the money. The thing is, it's a lot of the time, it's a lot of, and the people I'm talking about, you've heard about that famous, what was she doing? Was it her nose or her chin? The American woman, she didn't go to Turkey, she didn't go to a cheap place. She even said so that plastic surgery was going to kill her. That some doctors have said they're not going to touch her again. But she found a doctor in America who she paid 2-3 times what she was charging. And she died. Then our girl's wife that went, not be Jenny, she died. The best of the best. One doctor had probably told her no, wherever she probably, and then, so it's just like I said, a lot of people that feel the need. You can stand for yourself and say no. Yes, you call me fat and I can take. Not everybody can. That's why I keep saying a lot of the time is mental health. A lot of the time, because some people can stand and use and say no. Okay, call me fat. That's your business. But some people cannot take it.
You think I don't see myself in the mirror, bro?
Yeah, so that's the thing. Some people cannot take it.
And listen,
it is difficult.
Look at this finger.
It's not equal, yes.
Do they look equal? Where do they say that everybody has to be thin? Where do they say if everybody was the same?
We'll all be rich.
We will not be in this situation that we are now, that black kill every day, white this, green that, yellow. Everybody will be the same thing. So to me, I just think in this particular issue about this woman, it's so sad that she feel the need to lie to her husband in the first place.
That's unfortunate.
There is nothing worse than dying alone.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And that's what you did. You know, we know that no one is going to make it out alive in this life that we all live in. We're all going to die one day. But at least people wants to die with surrounded with the people that they love, the people that they care about. The fact that you have to go and die in another man's life by yourself, alone, in the most darkest time of your life. And that is really sad, because these children will grow up, they are going to read on the internet because it's out there. Your friends that, or your family or people that posted you know, you gone so soon, how could you done this, how could you done that, how could you do this? If your intention was to please the man, now that you are gone, somebody else is coming to take your position. And then will still use that same thing that killed you to maltreat your children, to say, you know, your stupid mother. Now her selfishness, now carry and go early grave.
And what are you teaching your children as well? Those children are growing up. You're now teaching them that it's good to...
If you feel the need that you have to go under the knife, do it properly. If you think what you were doing is right, why hiding it for the man that you spend the rest of your life with? The one that you have 3 kids with.
In fact, I would actually have preferred her to even find ways to convince the husband. Then the husband and you, hand in hand, you will go and you will do it, and you will do it. And even if you found the best of the best and you paid the best of the money and you were going to die, at least your husband is holding your hand, and you would have gone in peace. And your children, because the thing is, if you had that agreement and you had died, that's a different picture your children is going to get.
Yeah. I don't think the story will have been out here.
First of all, the story won't be out. The story won't be out.
Yeah.
Your children will know you died in love, and they'll be able to kind of remove that aspect of self-esteem. Because now your children, what are you teaching them? You're teaching your children that it's okay to change themselves. That whatever you have is not good enough, so you can do something about it. And these children will grow up and will probably follow you.
Even if they have to lie.
Even if they have to lie about it, because that's what that's the scar you've left with your children.
Thank you.
And they will grow with that scar.
Absolutely, I agree with
Thinking that no matter how fine they are, they will always find one problem with themselves, because that's what you, the mother, has taught them and done.
Yeah.
You know? So it's so sad, whatever reason it was, I felt is the lying part of it that I have a problem with. The issue of whether people do surgery is always going to be an individual thing, and again, without counseling, those people will still, even if you convince them in any way, shape or form, if they decide they're going to do it, they're going to do it.
Well, that's fine.
That's fine, they can do it, but do it well.
And don't be deceitful about it. That's my problem.
That's the
for me.
And then look at the age, 40. You know, 40. You have bloody 20 years to even go and pay a personal trainer and work out, if that was the problem or so. You know,
they look
because
this is the part that gets me. You see all these our African celebrities.
It's not only celebrities, or people.
Let me tell you, all these African celebrities that they will come out on Instagram and sell us tea and tell us now one stupid tea because I don't drink green.
You don't drink tea,
all
don't tea.
Kinds of green tea where they this life. I don't drink. I don't take the apple. All this. Let me not use the word that I'm supposed to use because that and they'll come tell us then at tea night they use
they will sell you a waist belt, and that they do cross trainer, treadmill for that. Shut up.
Every day, 1 hour a day. For the past how many years I've been doing my life away. Nasabi, that's what I be. Tea no work.
Shut up.
I get three waist trainer. Once you remove the waist trainer for your waist, the belly goes flat.
You didn't take you 6 months to get that fat. It took you 20 years. So there's no way you're going to lose it in 6 months. That's a bloody lie.
But I think, like you rightfully said, the social media have built this picture of how somebody supposed to look. Yeah. Look at Josephina had 5 kids and she's skinny. Good for you, Josephina.
Yeah.
You know what Josephina
look at if you like, she is her body.
It's not her body.
The thing is, we 3 here have different type of mechanism that works in our body. Yeah. You and I might start the same exercise the same day, the same diet. You will lose more weight than I do.
Exactly.
Because some medical issue makes you.
Not medical issue.
Not even that. The bones, your bone structure.
Yeah, I'm tall and you're black.
There's so many. Before we even go to the hormones and the medical, before we even enter medical issue, everybody's DNA is different. You understand? If I can catch the flu, but you will not catch the flu. Why is that? It's our genetic.
My problem is the lies. Stop lying.
It's the genetic makeup, and that's why I like all this, like programs that is like, everybody is beautiful if you know how to dress yourself.
Oh yeah.
You can dress yourself and still look finer than someone who is so skinny that doesn't even have a clue. It has nothing to do with thin fat. It's all about loving yourself.
Absolutely.
Full stop.
What I see in the mirror,
being healthy.
I am pretty.
Exactly.
If they say beauty is for the eyes of the
beholder.
The person who will see me on the other side, I might be some people cup of tea. I might not be some
exactly.
cup of tea.
Just be healthy.
I will not change myself for someone else.
No.
It has to be something within myself that I want to do it. Not because somebody comments. I beg keep the comment coming. Many people say the railway I like my parable. Railway the big stone is the washing body. As you put the stone, like a rock. The rains that fall on the rock, does it go inside the rock?
No, it doesn't.
It just cleans the body. So what you say is, it goes through here and comes out here.
But everybody's journey is different. But like you said, social media. Don't come on social media and tell me you lost weight in 6 months. There's no way. You didn't put on that weight in 6 months. So don't believe anybody that's on social media that tell you your journey is different. It might take me 3 years to lose to my own target weight that I want myself. I will not look, as long as you're doing it a healthy way. Don't listen to all the, like you said, don't come and be selling tea.
The funny
There is
thing
no magic tea.
Do you know the funny thing? Those celebrities have been paid to market those.
Exactly.
It's even they are
It's
paid,
not just celebrities.
They're actually paid to say that. So they are marketing for that company, not because they used it. They probably never even heard about it. But because they need to do it so that they can get paid, they say what they say on social media. And so when somebody is touting a product for you, 9 out of 10 they were paid to say that.
Forget about that. A lot of them, even though they have personal trainer, they have chef, they have dietitian, they have something. Then you yourself, they say, okay, I just did 30 minutes in the gym, and they would have gone to do some small talk. You said I spent 30 days in the gym, and you just eat this avocado. It's a lie. You will die of hunger. You eat it for 1 year, then you stop going to work. Hunger will kill you. Take your time. You did not put on that weight in 6 months, so you will not lose it in 6 months. And they did not lose that weight naturally in 6 months. The one if they show you, there's one celebrity, I love that woman. Every day she says she didn't want to wake up this morning, and you can tell that she's losing so far. She abuses her train every day. She loses. She said today she has lost half a pound. Everybody, and that is accountability. She hasn't gone skinny, but you can tell. She said today, man, I ate that ogbono soup, but it's okay.
But anyway, it's a pity that this one end up in the dining table. And ladies, like I said, just love yourself. Because the way you see yourself is the way other people will see you. So, ladies, until next time.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Stay safe.